Note Flight and Soundtrap talk to each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can export MIDI files. Do that. In fact, I'm working on a ukulele book, and I'm for like duets and solo arrangements, simple, and I'm using Noteflight for that. And yeah, if I put that, actually, that you just gave me an idea. If I export that as a MIDI file to Soundtrap, I can get probably a little better ukulele sound.
oh yeah,
And then you can plug it into any other audio recording software like Logic
any
Pro.
DAW, yeah.
Yep,
Hmm.
yep, it's fun. I do a few arrangements. I might compose something in Noteflight and then put it into Logic because the string sounds are a little better. But still, the MIDI sounds cool, but it's not. It's not quite there
No
yet.
way.
Especially strings and brass. What are some musical influences and inspirations in your life? Like,
Ooh.
is there a, it's probably a cellist, right? Or maybe
Well,
not.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think, I mean, my greatest idol, if you want to say, is definitely Yo-Yo Ma. I mean, I know that might sound obvious, but he's done 3 iterations of the Bach cello suites, and every single one is completely different and authentic and organic to himself and his age and his perception. And I adore the fact that he's a world learner. He has gone all over the world and performing music with everybody. I mean, the Silk Road, the Appalachian Sunrise, the fiddle style, and then playing with James Taylor and improvising and just everything. I mean, yeah, it's just he blows me away with everything he does. So like that's somebody I try to be like Yo-Yo Ma. I got to meet him several times in my career. Yeah, just definitely. And then maybe Jacqueline Dupre is one of my biggest fans. Obviously, like one of the only great. Well, there are other great female cellists, but one of the first greats. And her Elgar cello concerto just blows you away.
Cool.
And
Uh,
yeah,
well, was it? There was a. I think Yo Yo Ma was played at the symphony when I was there, so I might have heard him warming up and stuff. Didn't go to the show, but there was a violinist. She was a young lady, prominent violinist, like in the '90s. Sarah Chang, is that a violinist?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hillary Hahn.
yes. Well, Sarah, I was rushing in the back door because I was late for work, and I pushing my bike through, and I almost knocked her down in her violin as I rushed in the door. That's my.
Oh, that's awful.
But I didn't. She moved
Oh,
out of the way.
geez.
So it mentions your one of your influences. Do you have any favorite pieces of music that you
Yeah,
like to play?
that I like to play.
Yeah, or you have played or want to play, or
Uh, well, I mean, gosh, I really miss playing orchestral literature right now. Like just to play symphony again. Like Mahler 2 was like one of the biggest, hardest ones for me specifically. I mean, it's 55 minutes long, maybe a 10-minute intermission to bring the choir on, but the cellos play nonstop
yeah.
in that one. Just really fun and challenging. So I kind of missed that. But one of my favorite works for orchestral literature is the Elgar Enigma Variations. And Nimrod is one of my favorite all-time pieces. I'm sure you've heard of. If you heard it, you would recognize it. It's played a lot in different movies and things, but yeah.
I don't know by name, but you have to check it out, see if I recognize it.
I got to conduct one of my orchestras. We used to travel all around the United States, and we went to New York City, and I conducted my high school orchestra playing Nimrod in the St. John the Divine Cathedral. So that's one of my best conducting experiences.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I had to think about that. If you're an orchestra director, you're conducting.
Yeah, that's part of the job.
I always thought that'd be cool to do. I remember Zappa would conduct a lot.
Oh yeah,
his rock bands.
Oh, he's crazy.
But he'd make
his
up
baton his baton is like Lawrence Welk size.
And I occasionally I would do like with I think with back 40, there were parts where I'd step out and I would actually conduct. Not any traditional conducting, but I would just point to people.
Sure.
You go now. Cool. What are some things? Obviously, we've been talking about music, but I always like to know things musicians like to do outside of music? Like if you're a big gardener or a BMX racer or anything like that?
Yeah, right. I really like being outside. I like nature. I love traveling. Really, that's my biggest hobby is just to go places and have adventures. But this summer, because of not being able to do that, I started to raise monarch butterflies,
Oh, wow.
and that's been really fun. I'm really thinking about putting in an actual like butterfly garden on our property now, and like prepping that. And I'm excited. I released 25 monarchs this year, so I'm hoping to double it next year.
So you have them like, are they in a net or something or?
Yeah, I have a little 12 by 12 little box zipper net
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
anybody who's done that. You're the first.
Open, yeah, the page is open, and it's taken all that I have to give. I'm falling, yes, I'm falling. I've lived as long as I have to live, but now it's cold, yeah, it's cold. An October leaving, we were young, yeah, we're young. Oh, and simple truths, they went unspoken, and the songs have been sung, yeah, were sung. Oh, it never will be broken, but now it's cold, yeah, it's cold. October leaving, green days were green and full of light and shining wonder. Oh, in love, oh, it still is love. But the colors change and our days are numbered. So whisper with the wind,